Times now. Action begins here.
जय बद्री विशाल, देवभूमि में आपका स्वागत है। The good chaps at the Border Roads Organization, or the BRO as we know them, had painted those words in black upon yellow on one of the many signs which welcomed us into hallowed land as we drove towards Dehradun. And I thought to myself, they better live up to it. I wish I hadn't, because despite their questionable grammatical skills, the BRO takes their road signs very seriously. We are headed to Uttarakhand, the northern land, a place where archaeological data suggests life has existed since prehistoric times, a place that is not called Devbhumi lightly, a place that befits said title to the T, because as you can see on your screens, it is a place fit for gods to reside.
The Himalayan Rally itself is a very good advertisement for tourism in the hills. In the context of the Kedarnath tragedy of 2013, there has been a severe dip in tourism to the hills. We would like to revive the sentiments and have confidence building measures.
In mid-2013, the beautiful state of Uttarakhand fell prey to an unrelenting multi-day cloudburst, which led to devastating floods and consequent landslides in the area. The massive damage across the small region became India's worst natural disaster after the 2004 tsunami. The pilgrims who frequented the area to pay homage to the gods feared for their lives, and the state saw a massive drop in tourism revenue. And so, in 2014, the Uttarakhand Adventure Car Rally was born. It was the state government's way to showcase to the world their efforts of the past year and the amount of work that had gone on to getting the infrastructure in the state back on track. Uttarakhand was once again a place where one could travel to. The gods were calling.
When we were making the road book, we went up to Oli and it did snow that time also. So the next morning when we were coming down, it was far icier than what we encountered this time. And which is why the bulletins went out for snow chains being mandatory for all cars, especially two-wheel drive. And that is why we cancelled the other difficulties, because after all this is an event which is trying to promote tourism. It's not an extreme event.
So when we got a call from Himalayan Motorsport inviting us to drive the second edition of the Uttarakhand Adventure Car Rally, we were blank at first. It was a TSD rally, not really our thing, since Joel isn't happiest when he has to drive at controlled speeds, and because I simply can't do math, let alone do the math that is needed to navigate a TSD rally, and also because losing the way and incurring Joel's wrath could get me fired. But then we knew we'd be up in the mountains, and well, I'd do almost anything to be up in the mountains, so doing serious math after class 10 was going to be a non-issue.
We don't want to drop an event to the level of a competitor as he is today. We want to have an event which is elevated so that the competitor rises to that elevation and eventually becomes a better rally driver. He understands navigation and he, actually falls in love with the sport. And each time that he achieves a challenge, which he himself thinks that he cannot do, I think it renders him, absolutely in a position to come back again and again in the sport.
So we drove down from Delhi to Dehradun. Our chariot of choice to brave the mountains was the unassuming but power-packed Skoda Yeti. The snowman was going home. Upon reaching Dehradun, we headed for the rally headquarters for the paperwork. I used to be of the opinion that paperwork done when we've gone just to cover a rally was a nightmare. Compared to the paperwork involved when you're competing, it's a lullaby in the lap of the hottest nanny the male mind can conjure. Himalayan Motorsports veterans kept a watchful eye on all the documents and made sure we checked the right boxes and had everything in place before they gave us a go-ahead to proceed for scrutiny. The TSD rally car doesn't need much in the way of scrutiny. There's no roll cage here or modifications. It's your average road car and just needs a few knickknacks here and there. like ISI certified helmets, some tuck in case one gets stuck on the road, the car's first aid kit, a tarp, and basic tools to help you change a flat. All in all, if you decide to take your car and drive the Uttarakhand Adventure Car Rally, you can go right ahead. What is also interesting to note that the maximum number of people allowed per car is 4. So you can bring the wife and kids along for the ride.
Yeah, so we're really excited to hit the rally of Uttarakhand. Driving the snow should be fun. I have full confidence in the car that we're driving, but none in my navigator. Would you like to add to that?
No comments.
Oh, well, it's the first time I've been coming to this part of the country, and though I have done most of the rallies in India, and it's something different. I believe the terrain is going to be quite difficult.
Last year when we did the rally, we were doing it in a 4x4 SUV. Now this year we planned it to do it in a car, and it's snowing in Ollie, so we would like to just go easy on the Ollie section and then cover up on the next 2 days.
The rally took start just before the break of dawn from Dehradun. We were to cover precisely 306.29 kilometers and reach Ollie by 4:30 p.m. That is a good 10 hours. I'm diving this deep into numbers because I have to start navigating. Time to meet my age-old nemesis, basic arithmetic.
Now, unlike a lot of the rallies you've seen on this show, what we're doing today is called a TSD, or a time, speed, distance rally. Now, the thing here is that this rally is not about pure speed or outright performance, but it's more of a participatory game almost. Now, the object of this game is to get to a certain place at a certain time at a certain speed. Now, the thing is that the distance and the speed are what's given to you, and you've got to calculate the time. Now, the driver essentially is just doing what he's doing. He's driving, but he's getting instructions from Abhishek right here, the navigator, who's got something called the road book and the speed block in his hand. Now, what Abhishek's got is a road book which tells you directions and a chart with speed. Now, the road book also contains distance, and it involves quite a bit of math figuring out the time taken. Now, the way you win a TSD rally is by hitting the exact spot at the exact time. Now, we of course are here on a bit of a lark. We're enjoying ourselves, we're filming simultaneously, and we're also sightseeing. But the thing is, for the people who are really serious about it, we're basically talking about the top 6 or top 8 cars. They're hitting time checks at exactly the right time, and the differences between them comes down to a few seconds. Now, this is the Uttarakhand Adventure Car Rally, so that means that the entire rally is winding through the state of Uttarakhand. And honestly, winding is the right word. You haven't seen roads with these many twists and turns in your life. I mean, if you suffer from motion sickness, this is not the place for you to be. A lot of the professional teams are going to be using hardcore GPS devices like a Trippy or a TerraTrip, along with a scientific calculator, because their numbers have to be bang on. We of course are doing it the old-fashioned way. There's me driving, there's Abhishek the navigator. He's got a pen and a pad, and that's it.
Day 1 into Holy Land, the rally passed along the mighty Ganga through Rishikesh, Devprayag, Rudraprayag and Karnaprayag, and then into the beautiful Chamoli district. The last time check was just before the start of the climb up to Joshimath. And it was here that we found out that the weather was deteriorating very fast. Once we looked up, there were ominous snow-laden clouds in the sky. The climb to Ollie would not be a competitive stage, but it would be taxing nonetheless. It was time for snow.
हम लोग फर्स्ट कार स्टार्ट ले रहे थे, और सम टीसीज में ऐसा होता है जो फर्स्ट कार जो लेता है उसको थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम्स फेस करना पड़ता है, क्योंकि मास्टर इतना अलर्ट में नहीं रहते, क्योंकि अब एक गाड़ी आने के बाद उन लोग अलर्ट हो जाते हैं। तो उसमें से थोड़ा एक जगह पे 10 सेकंड का गलती हुआ, और ऑडो रीडिंग में थोड़ा जहाँ जहाँ सड़कें नए जगह बन रही थी उधर सब लाइन पकड़ने में डिफ़िकल्ट रहा, और इसकी वजह से ऑडो रीडिंग थोड़ा आउट हुआ था। तो पहले दिन थोड़ा पेनल्टी ज़्यादा लगा, पर इंशाल्लाह हम लोग देखे थे फिर भी डिफरेंस ज़्यादा नहीं था।
Times And now, action begins here.
On the way to Joshimath, the road was similar to what we'd seen most of the way. And then came the snow.
आगे तीव्र मोड है. तीव्र म्हणजे काय?
तीव्र, sharp.
Slipping, sliding, getting stuck, helping each other out, getting stuck some more, and then finally making it through the snow is how the rally reached Ollie. It didn't come easy, but it was an experience that everyone would cherish for the rest of their lives.
हम गैप बना के ओली की तरफ चल रहे हैं.
The next morning, start order was announced, and we realized that despite a major handicap of going old school and my bad mathematics, we had made up 3 places. We jumped from 16th to 13th. Beginner's luck maybe.
हम लोग फर्स्ट कार स्टार्ट ले रहे थे और टीसी सम टीसीज़ में ऐसा होता है जो फर्स्ट कार जो लेता है उसको थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम्स फेस करना पड़ता है क्योंकि मास्टर इतना अलर्ट में नहीं रहते क्योंकि अब एक गाड़ी आने के बाद उन लोग अलर्ट हो जाते हैं तो उसमें से थोड़ा एक जगह पे 10 सेकंड का गलती हुआ और ऑडो रीडिंग में थोड़ा जहाँ सड़कें नए जगह बन रही थी उधर सब लाइन पकड़ने में डिफ़िकल्ट रहा और इसकी वजह से ऑडो रीडिंग थोड़ा आउट हुआ था तो पहले दिन थोड़ा पेनल्टी ज़्यादा लगा.
Initially when we started off we were very nervous. एक ओली में जो स्नो स्टॉर्म का था एंड जैसे पोलो चला रहे थे 2 व्हील था तो फर्स्ट लेग से ज़्यादा सेकंड लेग की प्लानिंग्स पे था कि रिवर्स कैसे आएंगे. इट वाज ऑलरेडी रेनिंग एंड स्नोइंग सो वी थोड़े से ज़्यादा नर्वस भी हो गए थे. देन द डे एंड्स अप रिजल्ट्स आए आउट हुए एंड वी वर ओवरऑल रनिंग सेकेंड सो दैट मोरल बूस्ट वहाँ से मिल गया था.
Despite the heavy snowfall throughout the night, there was no change in the start time. The chaps at Himalayan Motorsport wanted to see how many were up for the challenge of driving in the snow. And as we were approaching the start, we hit a steep downhill descent and the car started slipping. This happened.
How you are the feeling? गैप बना के.
Stressed.
Stressed?
Extremely stressed. It's a little stressful driving in the snow because even though we have a 4x4 car, we've got absolutely no grip. Now the thing is, it's just snowed like this morning. It's still snowing now. So fortunately, the powder is a little fresh. But what's happened is that a lot of the cars before us have come and packed it in, melting it and then freezing it again, which is literally like driving on ice, essentially. But it's really, I'm feeling a little bad because we damaged the front wheel arch, which I haven't done I haven't never done it before, in a car. So I'm feeling really bad about that. But mechanically the car is great. We have another 2 days of the Uttarakhand rally left, and it should be interesting. I think this is the last bit of snow that we got, so it should be fun. Let's see what happens.
Our guts had been through worse, or so we told ourselves, and went on our way. Now, as you saw, snow driving isn't for the faint of heart, and it's worse when you have a speed block to adhere to. Keeping safety concerns in mind, the speed we had to maintain on the downhill descent was 10 kilometers per hour. It was a brilliant speed because the first 25 kilometers of the day's competitive featured what is on your screens.
बर्फ़ में पहली बार हम दोनों इतना स्लिपरी जहाँ फॉरेन में जो देखा था वैसा सीनरी देखने को मिला तो बहुत अच्छा फील हुआ. और उधर से सेकंड लेग में भी देखेंगे तो बारिश भी था और बहुत हिल में स्किट होता है, आपको पता है, स्पीड मेंटेन करने में भी बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट होता था. और सेकंड लेग में हम लोग थोड़ा बहुत मेंटेन कर पाए और लास्ट में 6 सेकंड बाकी रख लिया था.
The moment we sat in the car, all the strategies went off, and suddenly we actually had to put snow chains on our tire. So into that rush, we lost a few minutes getting it installed and all because we were running out of the time. So that stepney which we were putting on the snow chain, we throwed it back on the rear seat, and we went back with those original tires down the hill on the snow. and it was fishtailing all onto all corners and all. And the experience was, I would say, frankly, I was a little nervous. But then that nervousness was off once he started off with the countdown.
Now after descending till Joshimath, we were clear of the snow. But there was a steady pattering of rain. And we discovered that we had forgotten to reset the odometer. Doing math was just going to get worse. Not a very good start to the proceedings.
Now, by and large, the Uttarakhand Adventure Car Rally has been fun. We're getting to drive through some great roads, seeing some amazing scenery. But this morning in Auli, that was a little terrifying. The thing is that snow by itself is fine. But when snow gets compressed, it melts and freezes immediately. And then it becomes ice. And that can get really dicey, as we saw what happened with us. Fortunately, the Yeti is quite a trooper. It didn't take any mechanical damage. We've only got a dent on the front panel. And for that, Skoda, I apologize.
We reached Ramnagar to find that the Volkswagen Polo, piloted by Vishnu Singh and co-driven by Aditya Anthony, had overtaken the formidable TSD rally team of Asghar Ali and M. Mustafa. Pratap Singh Thakur and Dheeraj Arora, who started really behind on the grid, had made up places steadily and were running fifth. All the top drivers were within a minute of each other. And in the last leg on day 3, it looked like it was going to go down to the wire.
The advantage which I would say on the day 2 was driving a Polo, one, as it's a small car, so it was very easy to maneuver onto the corners and going much faster than a normal SUV or any other car. So that actually helped me out running on the, finishing on the day 2 with the overall first.
Times now. Action begins here.
The final run of the Uttarakhand Adventure Car Rally took us through the border areas of the Jim Corbett National Park. We had received heavy penalties the previous day owing to the offset odometer and my bad mathematics. So, it was our last chance to salvage some pride. But we also had to document the rally experience. So our pride took a back seat. Because duty, they say, is supreme. Higher on the grid, the action was on. Champion TSD drivers Asghar Ali and M. Mustafa had pride to salvage. Former Desert Storm TSD winner Vishnu Singh and his ace navigator Aditya Anthony were gunning for top honours. And Thakur and Arora also had the podium in their sights. The fight was on, and it would come down to seconds.
लास्ट दिन में एक्चुअली हम लोग जो पहले 3 टीसी थे उसी में हम लोग प्लान बना के चला गए थे कि हम लोग प्रेशर नहीं लेना है, कूल और काम रहना है. और हमारा ड्राइवर का भी बहुत अच्छा सपोर्ट रहा कि हिल में एवरेज स्पीड मेंटेन करना इतना इजी नहीं होता है. आज जो नॉर्मली टेरेन है, आप फाटी पकड़ेंगे तो फाटी में ही जा सकते हैं. आप हिल में देखेंगे तो गाड़ी अप्स होएगा, डाउन्स होएगा और कॉर्नर्स में स्लो करना पड़ेगा. अपोजिट अनकमिंग ट्रैफिक होता है.
The drive through Corbett and the surrounding areas was a brilliant experience. But soon, it came to an end. And we stood at the last time check, having finished the Uttarakhand Adventure Car Rally without getting lost even once.
This blue control board right here signifies the end of the competitive stages of the Uttarakhand Adventure Car Rally. Now, it's not the end of the rally completely. We've still got 140 kilometers to go before we actually finish. And that's going to happen in Dehradun.
Ali and Mustafa took top honours and managed to push Singh and Anthony behind by just 13 seconds. Pratap Thakur and Dheeraj Arora achieved their task of getting onto the podium and came in third. It had been a closely fought rally. And it had been a lot of fun.
ओवरऑल फर्स्ट दिन हम लोग थर्ड थे, सेकंड दिन हम लोग सेकंड थे और लास्ट डे हम लोग फर्स्ट है. ऊपर वाला का शुक्रिया अदा कर रहा हूँ. हम लोग का जो मेहनत किया उन्होंने कबूल किया. ऊपर वाला का शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहता हूँ.
Today in the morning we actually didn't had any strategies. One, plus there was no pressure at all. We actually wanted to do what we have been doing for past 2 days and carrying on the third day also. And it's a sport, end of the day. So I guess the pressure is something which will always drop you down. And we were not into the pressure thing. The only thing was we got stuck into one or the two TCs where we lost time. But then still, we are overall second. That's the best.
There is a popular misconception that a TSD format rally is anyone's cup of tea. While that is true, and your average Joe can pick up his car and drive the rally for the experience. But to do it competitively, and more importantly to win, is not a mean feat.
बेसिकली सब लोग समझते हैं कि TSD ने ड्राइविंग बहुत इजी होता है. एक्चुअली इट इज़ डिफ़िकल्ट दैन स्टेज बिकॉज इसमें क्या होता है कि आपको ऑनकमिंग ट्रैफिक होता है, आपका स्पीड कभी कहीं कहीं आप 1 मिनट लॉस हो गए तो आपका स्पीड 40 की जगह 120 हो जाता है. अभी 120 चलाना पड़ता है हमको पब्लिक और ट्रैफिक के बीच में. तो बहुत स्ट्रगल रहा लास्ट दिन और इंशाल्लाह बहुत अच्छा प्रेशर हैंडल किया और अच्छा विन रिजल्ट भी मिला.
It was all in all a brilliant experience. We didn't do too well primarily because of my bad math. But we'll be back next year, and by then I'll practice with my road books. We did see some brilliant sights, and the snow driving was a one-of-a-kind experience. We leave you with some of the high points of the 2015 Uttarakhand Adventure Car Rally.